테스트 사이트? 이거 뭐야?
Our squad mates still have some ground maps to study.
연구할 지상 지도를 가지고 있습니다. 오늘 가장 중요한 핵심 위치를 보여드리겠습니다. 맵마다 꿀자리 알려준대 말인가?
Since this map is almost symmetrical, both teams
거의
can share the
대칭
tactics.
지도입니다.
So we'll talk about the southern one only.
저는 처음에는 요 필드로 가다가 어느 순간 시가지로 좀 가게 됐던 것 같아요.
And head straight to the hangar in squares F7 and F8. They circle the building and move north in parallel, catching enemy vehicles in crossfire. Having
아,
reached
이
the
맵도
enemy
진짜
part of
많이
the flank,
바뀌었네.
the players turn west and approach the
내가 아는
rear
그 맵
area of
맞나?
point C. As they're busy
완전
capping the point,
바뀌었네요.
the
아,
enemy
요즘
won't
지상전 안
expect an
했더만.
attack from behind. So
오.
focus on the possible reinforcements from the north, where the enemy spawn point is located. After clearing the area, one player moves to
아, 이거
capture,
다른 맵이가
while the
이거.
other one covers
아,
them from a
봅시다.
safe position next to the hangar wall. The next wise move would be to push the front line to the enemy side of the map, along the border between lines D and C, and leave the capture area in the rear. Using the corners of the hangars, the tankers hold off the enemy advance while the allies move in. Once the flanks are stabilized, the squad moves to the urban area. The tankers move to the central point the same way they've just done it in the eastern part of the map. By heading the enemy rear, they take control over point B
아, 이거
and
새로운
hide in the
맵인 겁니다.
buildings in
제가 알던
squares
그런 맵이
C4
아니네요.
and B4.
예.
This place gives them firing lines at both the eastern and the western parts
답전
of the
업데이트 때
map.
뭐 새로 도입된 맵인가 봐요. 재밌겠다 야.
Scenario 2 begins in the west. Priority number 1 here is to achieve control over the cross-country area. After spawn,
이쪽은 좀
the
부각
squad
좀
mates
있는
split up
형님들.
and head north along opposite sides of the cross-country range. Point A is located in a depression, so the team needs to control the heights along lines 1 and 3 if they want to capture it. The tankers move in parallel and vice the range, destroying enemy machines with crossfire. The
야,
advance
이거
pauses for the
자체가 딱
capture
그거
and
같다.
resumes
탱크
again to move the
시험장을
front line
그대로
further
갖다 놓은
north.
맵 같네요.
The
보니까.
next step is to
그죠? 지상
consolidate
장비
in the
시험장.
center of the map. One player enters the town along line
시가지
D, while the
연습하는데
other
필드
one moves deeper
연습하는데
into
뭐 이런
enemy
거, 뭐
territory and
도강
positions
이런 거.
themselves in the familiar buildings in squares C4 and B4. Further action will depend on the situation. They can either hold the defense like in the previous scenario, or move along the border between lines C and D, supporting allies in the center and the industrial area.
야, 스네는 좋았다.
What are your impressions
드리프트.
of the new map? Any favorite positions or tactical ideas? Share them in the comments. Meanwhile, it's time for us to answer some of the questions you left under
댓글로
previous
공유해주세요.
episodes.